The
Okay.
only thing is that I don't have any lights in this room, so
You don't have what?
I don't have light in this room.
Oh, no, you're fine.
There's a lamp, but it doesn't work.
Your place is very lovely, actually.
I will show you my pet. Uh,
Oh, hello, bird. What's
um,
his name? Her.
it's parrot.
I know parrot, but you don't have a name for it? Okay.
The name is Puppet.
Puppies. Okay. Hi, puppies. Why are
Who
you quiet? You
who is
always make
this?
noise. His no, his voice is very interesting. Hello. Oh my God. I see. Hello. That's so cute. I want to have a dog, but anyways, it's a long story. I still can have.
Give
But
him,
I'm glad I didn't have it
give
because
him a snack.
I, huh? Oh, eating carrots?
Yeah, wait.
That is cute.
It's okay. You were asking about the channeling.
Yes. So, uh, so first of all, I really felt like, I just enjoy doing it, and I want to maybe one day just be like, if I can support myself, I'll be, doing this full time. But first of all, I was just going through some of the channeling that Bashar also teach. He has a workshop video, so I actually go through also. So I don't know, like I've just I'm not running out of patience, but I just feel like I'm not really connecting with anything. So so I don't know whether I do something wrong or I should be more patient.
Well, yeah. Well, it's many. Well, I have maybe in my friends that are started to channel. Maybe four of my friends already started to channeling. Just started to do channel like I would say like the typical channeling like. I'm gonna go a little bit farther from him. The typical channeling like Bashar, like through body channeling. But many more friends already have like a telepathical communication between their spirit guides or their higher like consciousness or their higher mind, whatever. And so to learn channeling, basically, well, I have written a channeling book in Latvian, but I don't know how. But I will maybe show you the book. Well, I don't have it here, but I think I will translate the book in English, and there is like a full steps of how to do channeling.
Okay. And I also watched some of your videos. I did that and I felt it. But the thing is, it's a little bit, I, sometimes I like for example, some music, and I mean, or maybe changed up. I kind of get bored with the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of start to looking for, some other channeling videos and all that. I mean, I felt it sometimes, especially like, when I went deep, and then I felt like some pressures on my head, around my head, but that's just still not feeling like connecting with anything yet. Maybe I just started, so I just need to be probably, uh, you know. And the thing is also like I'm just so busy. I'm a single mom, and I have a 3-year-old, and now he's in daycare right now, but most of my time is work in him. But I really like after he go to sleep, then I'll try to have some time to meditate. I think that's the only way, right? Like meditation.
Um,
So,
the thing is that to do channeling, the most easiest way is when somebody asks you a couple of questions. Like you go into the meditation state and somebody asks you questions,
oh,
and that is the most easiest way. But the thing is, you said that you have like a no, the parrot is making noise when I start. But the thing is that you said you have like a pressure on your head, in your forehead,
yeah,
or,
yeah, around.
or all sorts of pressure. Well, this is basically the indication that there is some kind of a connection happening because all energies come to the top of the head, and even the back neck right here on the back side of the neck. There is also this is the most common place when the intensive channeling is happening. That this is the most common place to feel really strange
Mm,
energies. Like I don't know, like when you get really intense, you can feel like heat here, or cramps here, or like energizing feelings there, or like electricity there. And also the next place is your stomach, right here in the stomach. Here and also when the channeling happens, there's also a strong energy center. When I was uh, the thing is how channeling happening is basically at first you receive energy on top of your head, and then it goes through your mind filter. If your mind is too active, if your mind is too connected, if your mind is in all way tied, really tied, then the energy doesn't come through your mind. Well, I'm thinking maybe I should go on on the other room.
it doesn't bother me. I
Yeah.
mean, but if
So
it bothers
no, because it's funny when somebody's talking, he's also saying, "Yeah, hi, I'm here also." And if the energy goes through your mind filter, it
me.
goes to your heart. And if your heart has like some kind of suffering, some kind of mm, emotional suffering before, emotional traumas before, then your heart feels pain. Your heart feels like itchiness, pulling, pain, tense, and everything. And when it gets through your heart, then it goes directly in your stomach, and then the stomach is what I call the full body channeling, when it can happen from the stomach, straight from the stomach. And but for example, if you channel some kind of really high beings like pure white beings or something like this, basically your first center is active, your heart center is active, and your top of the head is active. And it really depends on which kind of entity you channel or you want to channel.
I don't have any like target yet, but I'm just thinking. I just feel like I want to feel, because like from whatever the higher self, what you described, or in your video, you said you were in total bliss for a year. I'm like, I want that. I want to feel that way, or just feel some sort of connection. But I mean, I
Well,
really.
some sort of connection was what you were describing when you feel all kinds of things on top of your head or anything. But
Then shall I have a target? Like, is that better? But I mean, not better, but yeah, you're right. I did feel that. So that's some sort of connection. But I want more, I think.
yeah, to have more, you just have to. I will go upstairs.
Okay. He's
And
like a baby.
upstairs, I have light. I will show you outside of my apartment.
Okay.
Okay, just I'll have to watch whether the internet is still on. Ah, do you see?
Uh, yeah, I saw some of. It's kind of blurry,
Okay,
and
the
and
internet
you're
is getting.
thinking.
Yeah, the internet is not so good there, so I go in the other room. Okay, so I have light here.
Okay.
All right. So now I can concentrate more on you. So, okay, uh, to do channeling, first of all, it really helps if you uh, are in a room with somebody who channels.
Okay.
So then you, for example, if that, have you ever seen channeling in life, like in person?
No, like only through YouTube.
Okay, okay. So then, when you actually see somebody who channels, uh, you get the energy feelings really intense, really energy intense, really strong energies, and this can help you in channeling also. But if you want to do the channeling for yourself, you have to have like a friend or maybe the same person who also channels, and he can easily guide you in the channeling state. Many people who come to, I also teach channeling to many other people, like a group of people,
Mm.
and those who meditate, uh, they pick up it really fast. They start channeling really fast. But those who have like read thousands of books, those who have like some kind of huge information background, they get really complex in their mind. Like, oh, what's going on? I want to observe what's going on. I want to make sure what's going on and everything. Everything. Is it that? Is it this? And they get everything complicated, and nothing happens for them. So, like, this is getting through your mind filter. If you want to channel, you have to shut down your mind. You have to be like uh, almost no expectations. Have it's many times been said.
Okay. Okay, so and usually how long you do from for the beginners, like usually how long would you
Well,
recommend?
well, basically, the beginners are like. Basically, the first thing when I ask is, do you have like a strong intuition, or do you have any intuition at all? Or, for example, I don't know how to describe. Well, basically, if the person comes, I somehow feel whether he is advanced, or maybe he has to do more meditation, or he just have to witness something more. But basically, when they sit down, another thing is, I usually channel in one chair, and many others now channel in the same chair. And there is like a huge energy tunnel on the chair. You can feel it, you can almost see the tunnel. And if you sit down on that chair, you instantly feel some kind of a connection going on. And this is really intense in that chair. So if you are like a beginner or almost like a beginner or you have some meditation experiences, if you sit down there on that chair, you feel really strong energies right now, right there. So this
Oh,
also helps. And if beginners, they're like sitting down, they feel like, oh, my body's starting moving and everything. And when they sit down, I'm like observing what's going on. And if they get too much energies, for example, channel for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, if I feel it's too much, then okay, we stop it. And then they like, man, I feel like butterflies in my stomach. I feel energies on top of my head and everything. And they're like, okay, you just drink water, you go to nature, and you just take complete pause on meditation for like a week or a week or two. And then they go through some kind of typical transformation if they need so, and then they are back fresh.
oh, wow. I wish I can join your seminar like that, but you're far away.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
time,
there are people that come private right now, but the thing
really
is
come
that
privately to your country to meet you.
yeah, that everybody can come private to this country. I don't think it's that difficult. But the most interesting thing, really most interesting thing, is that everybody who channels, they have like a different way of channeling, like a different being, a different entity, a different way of translation, different way of information, different information at all. Like not the sense of like different information comparing to other channels, but like the same information is being given in a different way. And sometimes we, for example, we are like 4 or 5 channels right now, and we channel the same entity. Like I said, try the same entity that I channel, and he tries, and he's like, man, he's so funny. It's like, yeah, I really like him. and then we somehow shift these entities between each of us. And we want to try to like three channelers uh, try channeling entities from the same world at once, and they give like a musical concert or something. And
Wow,
I think I want to try this, but I'm not sure when.
that would be fun. I think that's so much
Yeah,
fun.
I want to try this because it will be really fun. I think.
Uh, so how did you really like? You just all of a sudden like you meditate and then it just something happen? It's all like you self-taught or what? Like how much your transformation take you? Like
But
how
the
long?
thing is that when I was 18 years young, I started interested out of nowhere in meditation. I started to have interest in that, and then I would say awareness changed, and my thoughts changed, everything changed. Then at age of 21, I was like, I spent all my summer meditating. I was like, man, I feel so much love. I feel so much. I don't know how to express really great feelings. It was really like really high, really loving feelings. It was like everything you see is just love. And then I stopped doing this till the age of 25. I stopped it completely because I started to work. I started to do this programming stuff and everything. And then at the age of 25, I started again meditating. And then there was by accident, out of nowhere, one woman that called me, like we are having this discussion right here, and she just said that let's check your previous lives. And I was like, well, I'm not sure whether I want to. And well, she said, yeah, let's try it. And then after a few moments, said, okay, I will try that. I will try. And then I just sit down and I said, okay, my she said I need to call my guides. I said, okay, my guides come down here, whatever. Nothing came. And they said my angels come down. Nothing came. And they said, okay. I said to the woman, okay, I will try it my way. I just sit down in meditation. And I was like, okay, my guides, angels, just how it's meant to be, just let it happen. And then it just bam, like there's like a tunnel on my head. If you close your eyes and you try to look outside the top of your head, you would see there was a tunnel, and I was like moving this really fastly through that tunnel, and then suddenly, whoa! I noticed that I have a uh, well, my body started moving like fingers like this, and then the body started moving like this. The fingers are moving, and then like this, and then and then the entity came. Then it's like energy form came, and I noticed instantly different thought forms. Like they are. I'm thinking, but then again, my thoughts are thinking in a totally different way. And then the woman's asking questions, and I said, and the other thought forms are like, no, no, no. She needs to ask questions about herself, not about myself. And I just said, ask questions about you. And she instantly started asking questions about herself, and then just information started coming. And
Oh,
she asked a question also about myself, and she asked, what is my purpose? And he said, to study. And she said, to study what? And the entity said, to study translation. It's like study interpretation, and instantly understood what kind of interpretation. And that's how it started. So then it was the first entity, and then I changed the entity to another, then to another. Then dead people started coming, and then there was a lot of entities coming. And then I just stick to entity which was most exciting for me, and that was Enrico, because at that time I was really depressed, but Enrico was really funny. So his laughter really, I was interested in his laughter really a lot.
oh, wow. Oh, that must feel really exciting. Like
So
when
that
you.
was strange. That was strange. I
I
really,
know, but then you were like, I feel like that would be so awesome. Like if you
Well, I went so
Know
I
everything, just know everything. It's just like, I don't know, because sometimes a lot of people nowadays just confused. Even I feel like, okay, you know, I, at my age, I should be really like I knowing a lot of things, but I think most of people are actually still in that confused stage, and they're searching for that truth. And I think,
well, yeah. But the thing is that when that started for me, I went like 5 months through like a transformation. Everything was coming out, like fears were coming out, doubts were coming out, everything was coming out. It was like a cleansing of my energies that the beliefs I had to throw it away because they were like old energies that had to be cleared out. So in terms of channeling as a spiritual tool, it is definitely a spiritual tool because you receive higher and higher energies, you become aware of your old energies, you become aware of other civilization, other beings, other life forms, everything and everything. And it can really expand your consciousness, like totally expand your consciousness. And this is what I think the channeling is all about because all the, like Qigong, I believe it's the Chinese,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
also,
Actually,
there
I've
was,
never practiced that.
yeah, but there
So,
was also this spiritual leader. I don't remember his name, but he's like the top of the Qigong. He went to Latvia, and I went to his seminar. And he also mentioned that basically channeling, what he said is basically, he asked whether some of us have experienced that. Well, I didn't say anything because all the audience was silent. But what I understood from the levels of Qigong that basically you go higher to receive higher energies, and then you lower these energies down. And basically, this happens through whether out of body experiences or whether like a channeling state, a channeling state of communication. You also receive these higher energies. And this is also true because many people who start to channel here in Latvia, they, well, in my group, I don't know, maybe they're around in the other place of the country, there are also channel groups which I don't know about. They instantly become aware of the earth energy, how to levitate objects with the earth energy, what is nature, how nature works, how can you communicate with nature, how can you communicate with trees, and everything is just like expanding, and it's like getting wider and wider. If you start channel, you just receive information instantly.
yeah, that's what even though I think what I really want to do is just to meditate and channeling and all, but I still have so much responsibilities that I have to deal with, daily like work and stuff. And so, but that's why I want to have like you tell me some tricks, but this is good. I just need to be patient and then also like maybe have somebody, but it's hard. I sometimes I'm afraid that I think I'm afraid the people around me, they don't believe those things. And if like, even my cousin, he actually stay with me, and if he knows that I do this, he'll just that's
Well,
why.
yeah, so you are now just making your thoughts loud, and these all thoughts are just blocking you. Well, the thing is that basically, as you see, for example, Dario, you're basically the typical channeling way. When you see it, it's basically just maybe 5% of the channeling itself, because the channeling itself is basically a telepathical communication. Whether you look at a tree, whether you look at another person, you receive some kind of feelings.
Yeah.
These feelings are also channeling. This is also another channeling form. So basically, uh, if you study the telepathical way, like you look at a tree and you receive feelings, you look at another friend, you receive feelings, how he feels, everything. This is the first steps of channeling. And when you do practice it more and more, or enter these feelings more and more, you will get more and more the connection. And when you do start channeling, like sitting down in meditation and call your guides or whatever you wish to call, basically, first what comes are feelings, really light feelings. And through these feelings, you enter the channeling state. You need to lower these feelings, these energies in you, and your whole body will become antenna, and these feelings is the alignment, the energy alignment. First, these feelings come into you to align you with the other being or the angel or the guide, whatever you have. You have to like feel that when that happens. And then if you have this feeling, you enter this feeling, you become more and more closer to this feeling, and it will align you with the entity that you wish to communicate with. And when the alignment happens, then the communication starts happening. So basically, all about channeling the skill is about letting your mind go, letting your body like relax, uh, concentrate on what do you want to channel, and then all feelings that come, you just let them be. You just enter these feelings, these energy feelings, these sensations. But first of those people who are really beginners in this, they are like they receive a feeling and then they try to explain to themselves what is this feeling. Like, oh, I feel now this feeling is in here, this feeling is in here, this feeling is somewhere here. You don't do this at all. You just let the feeling express itself. Let the feeling be as it is. So you don't think too much. And this is the first steps. These are the first steps.
In the okay, one more question. So about the entity, I would just, for example, if I would just want to start with my higher self.
Well, the
So
higher self is
everybody has the one higher self. Is
well,
that
that's not the entity that you should try because I have noticed that many people who do start the channel, they cannot access their higher self because that energy is too intense. That energy is too intense. Even the beings from the present, absolute presence, the I call it the place of absolute light, the place of absolute beingness. I don't know how to call it in English better way. In Latvian, I have a different name. But even though also they are entities, but if you channel them through your body, that energy is too intense. If you go outside of your body, maybe you can go there. But if you want to channel them through you, those energies are too intense. You cannot access their higher levels until you have went through like the levels that the spirit guides are preparing for you. Like first you channel some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of alien, then you channel some kind of a funny being, then you channel some kind of a nature being, and then higher when you expand your energies, your body after a few minutes of channeling, your body will be like, "Wow, I'm dizzy. My back of the neck is really strange. My head is really dizzy. My stomach is really like butterflies in my stomach." And then you have a like a month of like a pause on everything of this, like channeling and meditation. And when you come back and you're like doing maybe an hour of channeling right then, you don't feel anything anymore. And then you can start to access higher and higher beings. This is the thing that many people, yeah, many people want to access their higher self, but they don't have any like experience in energies. Uh,
okay?
even some Reiki masters came to my seminars. Even they cannot even start a channel because they have really tight really tight belief systems, or they have like really strong fears, really strong ego, really strong emotional traumas, really strong like depression and everything. And these energies are somewhere in their body. So at each person is different location in the body, and that these energies first need to come out before you can start even to perceive higher energies. Because imagine you are full with dirt, and then ton of water is coming in you, and the dirt needs to come out of some place, and it cannot come out like oh just come out. Slowly, bit by bit, it comes out. You don't hurry anymore because the physical body cannot recycle such dirt instantly.
I agree. Okay. So okay, so maybe some lower. That's the thing. I don't even know
So the
like
thing
the
is that
higher like a higher level. I don't know that. So thanks for telling me that.
yeah,
Actually,
but the thing is that basically, if you go into meditation, you just sit down and you just like I want to communicate with my. The thing is in channeling, you can. There is a law in channeling, like a free will law also, but you can set how do you want to communicate, with whom you want to communicate, what kind of information exchange do you want to have, like a visual. telepathical, through feelings, through like a voice. You can define everything. How, what kind of information do you want? Do you want something about this? Do you want something about this? What kind of information you don't want to see? With what kind of entities you don't want to talk, and so on and so on. You can just like define in yourself, create like some kind of a your own comfortable like
We are
description or
receiving.
firewall, whatever you may call it. And with this you can work. But I have created so much information firewalls, if you wish, that I want to take them away because I don't need them anymore. And so basically, the thing is that when you do channel, the entity which is most relevant for you will come. So you don't think anything. You just let them come. You just let them communicate with you, interact with you. But the thing is that if you're alone, to communicate with them, you really need to want it really strongly. And the another thing is that if you want to communicate, you don't have expectations how it should happen. It happens. It like you start a channel and you like enter a field of whatever happens, whatever comes. It's the navigation. You don't have like expectation. Now I should receive this. Now I should see this. Now I should see this. If you suddenly sit down and meditate and you feel joyful, you start feeling joyful and you enter this joyful. If you're feeling like you want to laugh, you start laughing. If you're feeling that you want to go to sleep, you go to sleep. You do not discuss anything. Because sometimes I also feel I want to go to sleep. I feel so sleepy. I'm falling asleep, and then in a few moments I'm so excited and I'm back. So this is like a body energy alignment, aligning, body energy alignment. So you allow these energies to align yourself.
Oh, yeah. I think a feeling sleepy is like the most common for me because usually I just meditate and fall asleep. So, okay. And another question about you said, like last time you saw me, I'm intent, like a little bit like stressed. I know. So I was asking you. You said just let the feelings go. What do you mean by that?
So
Just let.
this is a really large topic about personal energy healing. One time I was like, sit down. Wait, maybe I will go pick up charger for computer.
Okay.
Just maybe wait for a couple
Yeah,
of
yeah.
seconds.
Okay. It's Friday. I'm not stressed today.
So that is really a large topic because there is a lot to tell. But I will plug my charger first.
Okay.
So, personal healing is like in terms of healing or energy cleansing or energy uh, puring out. It basically what energies are. It's like when you receive like a thought form that you wish to like believe in. It's basically an energy form that comes in you, like basically some kind of energy cloud. Basically, how I see them is like basically gray color, gray color, sometimes darker, sometimes brighter, or something like this. Right. So what happens is No, it's just I run upstairs and I'm still breathing.
Relax.
So, for example, you choose to believe, for example, in some kind of a fear-based idea. Basically, this is what every religion teaches. You have to be feared of something. This fear-based idea comes in you as an energy form, but the fear-based idea, as fears, is just feeling. It's just an energy feeling. It comes in you, and you start feeling fearful. But by default, you don't know of what you fear. But the energy feeling tells your mind, "Hey, I'm fearing of something," and the mind instantly gives you images and thoughts of what you are fearing. So basically, your reaction is basically energy reaction that is translated later on your mind, and then you receive the idea, "I am afraid of dogs," for example. But some other people have the same energy form, and they are afraid of, for example, heights, afraid of darks, and everything, and everything. So basically, in human body, normally there are so many energy forms. For example, depression, fears, sadness, emotional suffering, and everything. Uh, I cannot do anything, I cannot achieve anything, and so on and so on. This is like, for example, if a mother tells you, you will not achieve anything if you don't have this, and the children have this emotional trauma, and the energy lies within them maybe for the rest of life if he realizes to let go of this. So basically, letting go of these energies. For example, I'm having fears right now: depression, sadness, suffering, stress, whatever it may be, some kind of a negative energy form that you feel within. Basically, mind will translate you, oh, I will not have this, I'm afraid of my children, I'm afraid of that, I'm afraid of dogs, I'm afraid that I will not have money and everything. This is just energy form that has been translated to your mind. And when you feel this energy form, you just go inside of it. You just go deeper. Whether it's fear, you go deeper and deeper. And then this energy form will start to activate. It will start, for example, if it's really strong fears, you will feel really bad throughout of your body, like cold, like I don't know, maybe some, I don't know, uh, I don't have the library in English such huge to explain. But basically, you'll feel really awful. You'll start to feel really awful because you're feeling really fearful. Maybe your stomach will stop to work and everything. You will have like something really. The energy is just starting to rise. And what people are doing by mistake is that I don't want to think of it. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to think of it. Go away, go away. And energy goes back and like deactivates. And energy is just somewhere again in their body and it's sitting right there. So basically, what you do is you go into these fears. For example, if they are fears, stress, everything that you call negative for yourself, you experience it in the deepest form. The energy then activates and just moves out. And when it moves out, you just let it go. You let the energy go. When energy becomes active, it goes out by default. It just starts going out through the top of the head, by feet, maybe just by side, any place. And the energy just goes out. And if you are resisting to it, the energy stays within you. You just let it go. By letting go, I mean you just sit down, meditate, and energy will rise and it will go away. It's just instantly happening. And what's happening in channeling, basically higher energies are coming in you for those who do channeling. And these higher energies start to activate all the lower energies, just start to spinning them around and around. The energies can come out of as tears, as doubts, as fears, as really high joy, as well. There are many ways to each individual as it may happen. So it's like a total cleaning, like a total body energy cleaning, and this is really interesting to observe this to other people.
So,
So
like what you said, I agree totally. So, but still, like I think the best way is just meditate and then to
yeah,
feel.
yeah, the best way is meditate and just have no thought meditation, and just complete body relaxation. Like shut down your body completely when you meditate, and don't have any thoughts when you meditate, and just don't have any stress, any observing of the body what's going on, and that you have stress. You just, for example, many times when you do meditation, you start feeling itchiness on top some kind of feelings in here, well, all feelings in your all energy body, and you don't pay attention to it. You just let it be, and the energies will come in and just cleanse you, cleanse you, cleanse you. So this is like, yeah, the answer is meditation. Truly, yes.
I've
And
never,
all meditations lead to channeling. That's 100%.
yeah, but I've never felt, I think I only felt in my head, but I never felt like heart or stomach.
Because you don't send energy lower. You just when you feel the head, you breathe energy in through your head. For example, if you cannot allow it to flow directly, you just breathe in through the head, and when you breathe out air, you pull the energy more deeper in, and you just make it go, go, go. And just when you are relaxed, let the energy flow by itself. Let the energy flow by itself through the palms also. Send them through the palms also.
Okay, when you so when I see you meditate, which position you feel the most comfortable?
Well, to have like energy feelings, it's like the lotus posture. It's like cross
I
your legs, hands in
still
your
cross legs. Do you
yeah,
feel
and
like that?
because the back is straight
Okay.
and energy really clearly flows in. But also, if you are sleeping like this with no pillow, like oh yeah, so it also is really strong. And also, if
Because
you
when I do this, like I think I still feel stressed here because usually, I sit at my desk a lot, so I still feel not relaxed enough, but I'll try. Usually I can lay down as well in the bed, but I usually will fall asleep if I do lay down.
yeah, it depends on the situation. Basically, when I meditate like this, then I fall down, and if the sun is shining, I just imagine myself that I'm in a cloud of light, and the sun is around me, and I'm just floating on air, and it's really, really great. And also, there's another good meditation. It's when you're sitting on the chair, your
Mm.
feet are on the floor. For example, if it's outside in nature, your feet on the grass, and you're sitting, for example, on a bench or on a rock or next to a tree or somewhere, and you breathe in energy, you first of all you like connect to the earth energy. You just like feel the earth and feel its energy. It's like the energy is really like dense, and you breathe this energy in out of your head, and you feel the energy from the sun or energy from the heavens or energy from the light, and you breathe that energy in. And I don't know, I'm not sure, but many times I see many in my body. I see many small particles, and they are like this yin yang. One is the earth energy, and one is the light energy. And there's so many dots of this light in my body, and then I feel
Huh?
so great. I feel so great. It's like this small energy dots are moving around because the earth energy, some kind of mixture, creates a mixture with the top energy, and the whole body just feels like, man, so it's such a good feeling. So this meditation is also it creates like kind of a body. I don't know how to call like a body sensation of feeling. I don't know how to express it, but this meditation this energy breathing, if you breathe in the earth energy and from the sky energy, like from the world of light, I would say, you breathe in that energy and it mixes together in your third chakra, and you just breathe it out from the top of the feet, and it creates really good feelings. This is the meditation I recommend to everybody that wants to achieve some kind of really strong feelings.
Right, that one, I saw you have two, like really your video, like you introduced, like there are two meditation video you did, like 15
Yeah,
minutes. So those are the ones that you kind of mentioned, like you breathe from the top and then you go through your feet and then you breathe
yeah,
from
yeah.
your
This meditation is the
arm.
energy channeling meditation. This energy really. Then you learn how to navigate energy. Then you learn how to guide the energy. Then you learn how to feel the energy. Because when you will channel, you will feel the same things, and then you will also, if you want to stop channeling or do something to clear your energy, to move your energy. For example, if you feel some kind of I don't know fears in some place. You want to move that energy outside everybody, and you will have to do that because, first of all, to do channeling, channeling is really intense energy. You
Mhm.
first have to know how to feel energy, how to connect to energy, how to guide the energy, and then you can work with the intense energy. That's how I think it's most better because that's how I started.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, first I just need to do more meditation. And how about the aliens? I'm actually really interested in those. So are they only gonna come to, are they really gonna come to the Earth?
There are so many beings that I was channeling right now. The most interesting was future humans.
Uh-huh. I saw one of your
Yeah,
video.
this
That's
is the most
really
interesting because they are most common that come here. They are also from the star system of Pleiadians and Pleiadians, and what I understood is that there is the star system that we know as Pleiadians, but there is a whole bunch of the stars there. There's planets there, and there are many humans there living, and some of them are coming to Earth in many ages, and also from humans from our Earth, from the future reality somewhere. They come also in channeling, but also with their spaceships to here, to this time right now. And if those are aliens, then yes. This is also the entities that are coming to Billy Mayer. There is on YouTube. There is a UFO Billy Mayer.
yeah,
Yeah,
very rare.
this is exactly future humans. These are the exact future humans.
Oh,
But there are a bunch of them. There are many of them. Uh,
there's uh,
Yeah, but this is the most common alien which I rather meet, other than some kind of big head, small
the
big guy.
gray.
Yeah, like I don't know, but other aliens. One time I was channeling, we were trying to aim to like a Bashar's civilization, and then again some kind of a. He said he used his name John. Call me John. But I didn't see any them. I just saw their huge spaceships, and they said, yeah, we have like three big spaceships around the Earth somewhere. They are hovering sometimes over. They have these triangle ships over. And then the one lady was asking about doubts. Do you have doubts? He said, doubts about what? Well, for example, doubts of that you will not achieve your goal. And he said, we will achieve our goal. Why should we have doubts? What is doubts? For example, the ship will land in 9 p.m. Where is there doubts? How can you have doubts there? The ship will land at 9 p.m. Where do you have doubts? He said, do you have fears? He said, fear of what? Fear of I will have doubts. The ship will land at 9 p.m. It's like they're like thinking, for example, those entities thinking was like everything is precisely measured and everything as is measured and it will happen. There is no doubt. It's just how it happened. There's like as humans, like we have doubts about everything. So this is really interesting also about them. But
Right.
about aliens that will come directly to Earth and have like a huge sighting,
Uh,
which I have channeled is like starting from age of somewhere 2020, 2070, there will be like more actively like a group of channelers that go to forests and call down some kind of aliens. To them, they will show up, but not like over cities and something like this. Like even active, as I understood, it will not be active. What we channeled the future humans, they said that the aliens will start coming in the year of 35, 30, 50 in those years. So I actually don't care anymore. But at first I was like, I want to see them, I want to see them.
I know. But it's still gonna, if we were healthy enough, we'll be able to see just the 20
Yeah,
years.
but the thing is also that many aliens that we channel, they say that humans, like politicians and military, they travel around Moon,
Oh,
Mars, and some other planets. They travel there. They have like agreement to do that. It's not
right.
popular, but they do that. So also there is like then as default there are like aliens coming down here just by default. So like maybe the idea is when we have like collective consciousness, the majority of the consciousness, like access to or the alien access or allowance to happen like this, to achieve something like this, or allowance them to show up.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is I'm interested in just to, like, because I mean, what they communicate was that like, you have friends?
Yeah, that's the friend can.
Oh, okay. Uh,
So
so
maybe just last questions, and I will go.
okay, okay. Okay, I'm just saying, like, I'm just really interested in, like, because I watched a lot, and then they said that, what was that? Like the economy system will go down, so no more. We don't have to go and make money, and then
Yeah.
it's gonna change. I like that because I think now this system is not working because we don't feel happy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is basically the idea that many entities are saying in Benign channel. It's like I rather stick to the information that I receive that I don't hear around. Basically, but this information also is really close to many others. Is basically that humans in our time right now, they have like tasted everything of what it is, like for example the money, the I don't know, the conspiracy, I don't know how to say it, and the human itself doesn't have any will to go this way anymore. They have any will because everybody wants to receive money, everyone wants to do this, but somehow in our soul or in our true self inside, we don't feel anymore the need to react on that. I need it. We have okay, yeah, it's something, but I'm
Yeah,
really.
money is like I don't really like okay enough for me to have enough to eat and everything. It's
Yeah, but the idea is like the human collective is like in a way tired of it, and
yeah.
that's the result because many people are. The result of that is that many people are becoming stressed. They have fears and everything. There's like a depression uh, happening more and more because of this, and this is just the result. um, the channeling is like meant for humans to show that you can go another way. You can go another way. And channeling just when the channeling humans who channel and give this information forward, they're basically giving the humanity or so, or like a group of collective consciousness, new ways of movement. Hey, you can go this way. Hey, you can go that way. Hey, there is a cosmos available for you. Hey, there is energy, other worlds available for you. Hey, there is technology worlds available for you. And the human itself can choose where do they want to go now. Do they want to go in a world without money? Do they want to go in a world with more money? Do they want to go in a world in spirituality, or do they want to go in a world of technologies? That's like the channeling itself is giving new possibilities, new roads, new directions of you would say the humanity to go to which. And this is what most commonly we receive in channeling is that age of transformation is just giving you new possibilities, and each and every one human can choose which path the human wants to go. And this is and they just look, okay, humans decided to go alien path. Okay, all aliens come down here. Humans decided to go some kind of true love, heaven on earth place. Okay, all aliens. Okay, we'll go to another planet. But all these light beings will just, oh, this is a huge paradise, another huge paradise for us. But the most interesting thing is that you choose where you want to go.
Right. And okay, one more last question is that next time when you're traveling, can you ask whoever, the Harbin one question about what's the best way of bringing up kids, like, like spiritually or yeah, what's the best way of bringing up means like raise a kid.
Raise.
So
Well, there was one time we asked Enrico about this, and Enrico said, well, basically, how to raise kid. Well, you don't go to a tree and you don't say to kid, grow better, grow smarter. and all the tree will grow itself. You just give the best possibility for the tree to grow, and you don't treat the children. But basically, what I'm thinking, we can do sometime English channeling. I see we have some 5 viewers here. Maybe some of them also who want to see the English.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like if you do that. Mhm.
Well, we can create it one day. Well, not today anymore, but maybe.
Yeah. Okay, don't overwork. So you've been so busy. So thank you so much for your time, and maybe we can see this video in YouTube too
Yeah,
again.
this video will be on YouTube maybe in a couple hours.
Okay.
Okay, okay, bye,
Thank you, Matt.
bye.
Okay, bye.